Let's take a look right now at number 36. So in number 36, we want to know which one could be an expression for this graph f of x. So I can see that it is a sine. Okay, I've got that. Let's start by figuring out what this midline is. So I go from the highest value, which is 10, to the lowest, which is negative 20. 10 subtract a negative 20 divided by 2 would be 30 over 2, which is 15. So the midline should be 15 below or 15 above. So 15 would be right here. If I take 20 and I go up 15, I would be at y equals negative 5. So we have a negative 5, negative 5, negative 5, and negative 5. Okay, that does not allow me to cancel anything out. Okay, I can see that we should have an amplitude, or the distance from this midline to the highest would be 15 above or 15 below. Okay, we have a 15. We'll determine if it's positive or negative later on. Okay, we're good at that. And it may help you. I'm going to cross out these 15s. I'm going to leave the negatives there. I've already accounted for that. I'm going to cross out this vertical shift down. Next, I'm going to figure out what is the length of one period. I can see we're working with the sine. So I'm going to go hill and then valley. And I can see that we have one cycle completed and a distance, horizontal distance, of pi over 2. So if I take 2 pi and divide it by b, I need to get a period of pi over 2. Let's cross multiply. 4 pi equals b pi. Divide by pi, and I want 4 to be the number in front of the x. This is not 4. I cancel it. We have a 4, we have a 4, and we have a 4. Okay, now we're going to go back to what we did in our previous problem of number 34. This would be a shift to the right, a distance of pi over 4. So if I take this value right here and I shift it back over, it would be right here at this point. It would be right here at this point, correct? And so let's just take this, shift it over. Now if I shifted that over, look at this. It would go down first, and then it would go up first. See, I'm taking this entire graph. It's like I'm cutting out this piece right here, and I'm moving all of this over. So if you are a visual learner like myself, it would be looking like this. If this is my midline of y equals negative 5, I shifted this over. I pulled all of this over. And so I can see that now that, yes, that works, that lines up. I also can see that we have reflection across the midline of y equals negative 5. So I need the negative out front. That makes this the correct answer. I'm going to show you how C and D don't work, just to ensure that you're understanding. So let's find pi over 2. Pi over 2 happens to be right here. If I take this and pull this over, I take this and pull this over. When I pull it over, I'm going to eliminate this. Notice how it starts, and it goes, it'd be hill and then valley, which means I would have to have a positive because it's not being reflected across the line of, across the midline. So there should not be a negative here because it goes up first instead of going down first. That's why C doesn't work. And let's look at D just to ensure you're understanding. So right over here, if I take this and I pull this all the way over, I pull this all the way over, or I just am going to go ahead and I'm going to eliminate this point because it'd be pushed past where x equals 0. It would start again and go down and then go up. See this, how it goes down and then goes up in that pattern, which means there's a reflection across this midline, which means there would have to be a negative out front. There's not, and that's why C and D do not work as well.